Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Wall Warriors and the Robote Renegades. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Wall Warriors. Number 10, Joseph. Number 1, Korea. Number 16, Julian. And number 64, Nicholas. And now the home team for tonight's game day, the Robote Renegades. Substituting this evening from Philippi, West Virginia, number 77, El Barba. From Miami, Florida, number 7, Ben. From Marquina, number 32, Ubia. From Mutriku, number 40, Goenaga. From Mutriku, number 87, Arats. And your captain of the Renegades from Mutriku, number 20, Gasheri. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. We are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with that, want to now welcome everybody joining us on the broadcast into another edition of Friday Night High in the Magic City. I am Andrew Blackman, joined as always by Stu Nyman. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Andrew, I am well, looking forward to a wonderful evening of Jai-Alai here live in the Magic City.
Yeah, third time that these teams will face off in a row. It's been a lot of Renegades Warriors here as we hit November. Third time coming up right now, starting with this second-ranked doubles match. Nicholas and Julian of the Warriors taking on Goenaga and Arats of the Renegades.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin? Nicholas will serve for the Wall Warriors. There's the serve. We begin. Here's the backhand by Arats to the inside. Robote forehand. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Arats is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Backhand from Nicholas. Julian to the inside. Arats is there. Backhand. Robote left side by Goenaga. Here's Julian. Forehand from the 10 line. Arats is there. Julian again on the right side. Here's the backhand by Julian. Backhand by Julian again. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Goenaga. Goenaga from the forehand. Catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Costado to the inside, scooped up by Arats at the 11 line. Julian's there, backhand from the 11 line. Goenaga's there. Robote, that's the rebound off the back wall. Caught by Arats. Julian on the forehand. Powerful right side to the inside. Arats is there.
Ooh, that one died in the corner.
First point of the evening going to Goenaga and Arats. The Robote Renegades. Goenaga serves.
Yeah, got to get used to some lengthier rallies in this second-ranked group. Seen it all season long, and
especially with these four, players.
And Nicholas hasn't thrown as many shots up there in the front. Gaonaga not as aggressive as some of those higher-ranked front quarters, but really solid play overall. More of a defensive-minded matchup here. The Renegades have been really solid all season long.
Here's a fine catch by Gaonaga. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote left side to the inside. Ball tipped. 2 points for the orange shirts. Gaonaga and Aratz of the Robote Renegades. Gaonaga serves.
Really nice Robote there. Threw it powerfully right at the feet of Julian. Forced him to make a decision. Does he go for it front ways, or does he let that come out and play the Robote on the back end? At that pace, it's going to drop down off the back wall. Got to go for it front ways. Just missed it there.
Low hard serve picked up on the left side of Julian. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand, hard throw to the inside. Caught in the air by Nicholas. Aratz is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Julian's there. Aratz again, hard throw to the inside. Excellent catch by Julian, made behind him. Here's Gaonaga, backhand from the 8 line. Big right side by Julian. Caught in the front court by Gaonaga. Big backhand careens off the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 straight points for the orange shirts. Gaonaga and Aratz. Gaonaga serves.
Actually, a pretty good catch that time by Julian, cutting that off in the air, but a difficult catch. Didn't have control of it, bobbling around in the basket, and the return throw just got away from him, sailing way up higher than he would have liked.
Catch on the forehand of Julian. Low and hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Robote. Forehand by Gaonaga. Passes. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Aratz is there. What a catch by Gaonaga, moving cross court to make the play. Aratz on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's Julian. Backhand to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Nicholas. Robote left side by Gaonaga. Excellent catch by Gaonaga. That 2-wall opens wide and scores. Beautiful play by Gaonaga. He has 4 points. And the serve. Here's the catch by Julian. Powerful forehand. Gaonaga, splitter, caught in the air by Nicholas. There's the forehand return. Robote, left side to the inside. There's the backhand by Julian. Robote coming out. Forehand by Nicholas. Here's the catch and the return by Aratz. Robote forehand, hard throw to the inside. Aratz is there. Robote forehand saved by Nicholas. Scoop by Gaonaga. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote left side. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Powerful forehand. This Robote coming way out to the outside. Perfect read. What a catch by Nicholas. Powerful coastie to the inside, and Aratz is there. Here's Nicholas. Outside placement stopped by Gaonaga. Here's Julian. Long carom does not open. It is stopped by Arats in the backcourt. Julin from the forehand to the inside. Goenaga's there. Backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Julin's there. Carom by Julin. Stopped by Goenaga. Goenaga takes it, Julin takes it on the bounce. There's the forehand play. Backhand by Nicholas. Beautiful catch by Arats. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand. Nicholas on the catch again. Backhand to the inside. Low runner. Scooped up by Arats. That's a beautiful catch. Backhand by Arats. He goes deep. Arats on the catch. Backhand. Julin big right side. Julin again. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Blade one fluid motion by Goenaga. There's the backhand by Arats. Arats makes the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. Julin's there. Backhand. Powerful backhand by Julin. Robote coming out. Robote forehand sent straight back wall to wall. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Caught by Goenaga. 2-0 by Goenaga will score. Beautifully executed. That is 5 straight points for Goenaga and Arats of the Robote Renegades. They're in the orange shirts. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, always tough to read these 2 walls on the move. You see Nicholas backpedaling into position. That just opens up a little more than he expected. What a point. I mean, defensively kept the Renegades in it until that one opportunity. Goenaga able to cut it off, throws the Costano 2-wall, blasted by Nicholas there. If they have the offense to match with this defense too, it's going to be a tough team to beat here in Battle Court.
Here's the catch. Backhand by Julin, thrown powerfully. Robote forehand, thrown wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Robote saved by Arats. Catch by Nicholas. Here's a catch by Julin. By Goenaga. Robote left side by Julin. Goenaga cuts it off. Hard throw to the inside. Julin advances to take it in the air. Here's the backhand by Arats. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Goenaga. Nicholas, 2-all. That is in and scoring. There will be no shutout. Beautiful Costalo 2-all by Nicholas. Nicholas and Julin are on the board with a point. Still possible. Set point for Goenaga and Arats.
I mean, look at how close he is to the side wall right there. Opens up. I mean, that is just picture perfect. Doesn't get much better than that, Steve.
Absolutely beautiful, Andrew.
That's what this Warriors team has to do. I mean, Nicholas, kind of a natural backcourter, but he's very capable. He's precise. He's got the shots. You just got to let it open up a bit here in this set.
Here's the backhand by Julin. Hard throw to the inside. Robote coming out. Nicholas on the catch. Catch by Nicholas. Arats is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Arats, pulling that off the side wall. Arats on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Here's Julin. Big right side by Julin. Cut off in the front court by Goenaga. Robote forehand. Cut off by Julin at the 11 line. Arats comes out to make the Robote. Good save at the side wall. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Powerful throw. Arats is there. Here. Juggling ruled on Julin. That is point and set to Goenaga and Arats of the Robote Renegades. They take the first set 6-1. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Yes, Stu, I was thinking about it as we're going to get to break and saw 5-1 there. I don't think we've seen fewer points played in a set, but more competitive points throughout. I mean, all 7 lengthy back and forth, and the Warriors really could have come up on the winning end of all of them. Just not really much offense for this team. That's what they've been lacking all season. The second division, all good defensive players. It's really the offense that has separated some of these top teams.
As we're looking at some replays here, we'll see what the replay gods have in store for us. But here we have outside placement, not going outside enough. Goanaga catches it in the air, returns a 2-all. That is a beautiful conversion by Goanaga. See some kids walking on the inside of that red line out there. It's like...
Gave me a bit of a scare.
Yeah, Andrew, I saw you put your head down. We never like to see customers go flying, but that is the equivalent of the splash zone.
Yes.
Our screen has some give, and it gives past that red line. But you're absolutely right. Defensive play, spectacular.
Man,
look at that. I mean, that 2-all is just... That seems like a case where it gripped a little bit more of the sidewall than he would have anticipated, but still landed in. And Arat's fearless behind the 12 line.
Yeah, he looks energized tonight. I know that last Friday night, I believe it was against the Warriors, it was a clean sweep for the Renegades, but been a couple Friday nights where we haven't seen the best of him, but tonight, locked in from the beginning, had a couple great catches in the corner, and again, no fear to be going in there at that speed.
Andrew, there we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. This is where the players come between sets. But, you know, I looked out in the audience, and I know we're going to have a couple well-known mainstream stars, but we have a legend of the highlight court here in the audience tonight, none other than Felix. The great Felix is joining us tonight, sitting out there with his daughter Garasi, who is the wife, of course, of Goanaga. Just what a phenomenal career. What a phenomenal career he had.
Get ready here for our second set. The Warriors getting out on the court. They will have the serve to begin set 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. There's the backhand by Aratz. Here's the backhand by Julin. Wall to wall from the left side it goes. Robote forehand, powerfully thrown. Nicholas cuts it off. Returns to Karam. What a stop by Goanaga. Julin from the forehand. It's a Karam. That lands in and scores the backcourt Karam, putting the Wall Warriors on the board for the first time in this set. Nicholas and Julin are on the board with a point. They serve.
I see this a lot in singles from Julin. He's a master from that right side. Throws a bunch of Karams, pretty precise. And that time, caught him going the opposite direction. Goanaga looking to cut one off. Julin put the 2-all out to him, beat him perfectly.
There's the backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. There's a backhand by Goanaga. Karam, that one's out. That's a point for Goanaga and Aratz. Goanaga serves.
You just have to mix it up here. I mean, a little early on in the point for Julin to throw a Karam that time, so especially after he just won the previous point on the same type of throw. But I like that they're a little bit more aggressive here. Rather Nicholas up there in the front court. Cut off a couple, maybe get it to the costado, and he's got a bunch of options when he gets it there on the left side. That serve looked like it was juggled. Yeah.
That is a juggling. Ball bouncing in the cesta. That is a point for Goanaga and Aratz. Goanaga serves.
Yeah, kicked off the sidewall a little bit more, ate him up. Not really Julin's fault there. A bit of a Magic City bounce.
There's a catch by Julin. Here's the backhand. Robote left side by Goanaga. Robote for Nicholas. Nicholas on the Robote. Catch by Goanaga. Hard throw to the inside. Robote saved by Julin. Goanaga cuts it off at the 3 line. Powerful throw to the inside. What a scoop by Julin. Julin on the backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Wall to wall. The ball goes. Forehand rebote by Gonaga. Arats, rebote left side. Nicholas cuts it off on the bounce. Powerful forehand passes. Rebote forehand save by Gonaga. Nicholas is there. Karen by Nicholas, read by Arats. He will not get there. We're all tied up 2 points apiece. Nicholas serves for the Wall Warriors in the black shirt.
Yeah, Arats got a pretty good read on it coming from the backcourt, but Nicholas threw that about as well as he could from the right side. Opening up there about the 5-line extended and just did beat Arats to the net. Both points this set for the Warriors have come on to Karam. Definitely throwing more here and converting.
Powerful forehand by Julin. Arats picks it up on the bounce. Backhand to the inside. There's a backhand by Julin. Rebote, forehand by Nicholas. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Arats. Ball tipped at the side wall. That was a tough catch. Gonaga and Arats with 3 points. Nicholas and Julin with 2. Gonaga serve.
Yeah, rare to see Nicholas miss any on that left side. You know that if he does, it's probably pretty close to the side wall. Perfectly placed right there, crossing head level. It's really the only time we're going to see a miss from Nicholas up there. That close to the wall and a little bit higher. Breaks the tie here. Renegades open up a 3-2 lead in the second set, looking to end it in straight sets.
Powerful serve by Gonaga. Here's the backhand by Julin. Rebote coming out. That's the rebound off the back wall. 2-all into the pad, and the pad is bad. We're all tied up 3 points apiece. Nicholas serves.
First time Gonaga tried to turn the rebote into a kill shot. Going for the 2-all right there. Hooked it low into the floor. But much better just keeping that ball to the inside on the rebote as opposed to trying to convert that into something that maybe not there.
Here's the forehand by Julin. Catch by Gonaga. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side to the inside. Arats is there. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote left side. Big bounce. This one caught by Julin. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. 4 points for Nicholas and Julin of the Wall Warriors in black. Nicholas will serve.
Well, we saw the carom early from Julin. Now an outside placement thrown directly to the outside portion of the court from the forehand as well. Blasted by Gonaga. Even Arats coming from the backcourt. A little more time to react. He couldn't get there either. Shows you just how well thrown that one was for the Warriors now. Jump out ahead 4-3.
Here's Arats on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Rebote, that's the rebound off the back wall. Played one fluid motion by Nicholas. Here's a catch by Julin. Rebote, that's saved by Gonaga. And crossing the side wall to score. 4-4 is the score. Gonaga serves.
That ties it up. I mean, perfectly placed, kicking way up. Julin, I don't think was expecting that high of a bounce, and also that was right on the numbers. Probably a left-sided catch next time he goes up for that one.
There's the backhand by Julin to the inside. Arats is there. Here's the backhand. Julin to the inside. Arats in the corner. Difficult catch there on the left side. Arats again. Backhand. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rebote coming way out. Nicholas is there. He passes from the forehand. Catch by Nicholas. Karen by Nicholas. Rifled and scoring. 5 points and possible set point here for Nicholas and Julin. Nicholas serves.
kind of threw it right at him there. It was just tough for Goenaga to get the cesta in position
We've
to
seen
make
it
that
all
catch.
year long. It's the backpedaling. When you see the player, if you have the shot, remember, you have to have the confidence and the ability, the right footing to actually throw the 2-all. The carom from the forehand, the costado from the left side. If you see your opponent kind of shuffling to the outside, throw it right at him. Not at him, but, you know, in his general vicinity. It's particularly difficult to catch while you're backpedaling.
Here's a catch by Aratz. There's the backhand. Magic City bounce handled beautifully by Julin. Scoop attempt is tipped. That is point and set. For Nicholas and Julin of the Wall Warriors, we have split sets. Goenaga and Aratz win the first set for the Renegades 6-1. Nicholas and Julin win the second set 6-4 for the Wall Warriors. We have 2 minutes on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set in just about 2 minutes.
Stu, split sets here. Nicholas and Julin coming back 6-4 in that second set.
There we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Focus on Julin. Again, 2-minute break. Julin and Nicholas playing a little bit more aggressive than we've seen lately. Beautifully played.
Yeah, Julin was the one that kind of started that aggressive play from the backcourt. Wouldn't really expect that here in doubles, but that beautiful right side mixed it up and really worked out for his Warriors team. That's a tough Robote as well. Just
that was a
timing
great save.
play and
Absolutely.
flicked it up there.
Looky what I got here. Look at this catch by Julin.
Yeah, well, man.
Warriors are obviously at the bottom of the pack and also behind a couple game days, but this is a different style of aggression than we're used to seeing from them. It's good to see, even at this late stage of Battle Court. Look at this outside placement, just beautifully placed. You see Goenaga trying to snap that catch, like snap his cesta into position. Just missed it.
And this one right here.
Off the tip.
Yeah, the first time, I mean, Goenaga scooping there at the 9 line. That big of a bounce probably would have come out to him. He's got Aratz behind him. Really wanted it. It ends at 6-4 in favor of those guys. The Wall Warriors, Nicholas on the left there, Julin on the right. We have a third set to decide it just about. Right about now, Stu.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin our third and final set. A reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. The first team that reaches 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Each team has won 1 set. First team to 6 points will win this match. Goenaga will have the serve for the Robote Renegades in orange. A reminder, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves, second serve. Must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Julin. Catch by Goenaga. Julin on the catch. Here's the backhand. To the inside. Goenaga's there. Here's the backhand by Julin. Goenaga on the catch, backhand. Robote left side by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote. That rebound off the back wall by Aratz. Here's Nicholas. Hard throw to the inside. Robote forehand will fall short. First point of the third and decisive set goes to Nicholas and Julin of the Wall Warriors. Nicholas serves.
Yeah, a little indecision right there. Drop between both Renegades. Arats had a play on the bounce, a tough scoop. Goenaga called him off, but just didn't have enough momentum as he's moving back for it to keep that rally going. Arats very capable there in the backcourt, but you hear your front court to call you off. Got to let that ball go and trust that he's going to make that play.
Backhand by Arats to the inside. Here's Julian. Backhand. There's a backhand by Arats. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand by Arats. Goenaga to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Julian. Arats from the 10 line. Powerful throw. Robote coming out. A rebound off the back wall played by Nicholas. Here's Julian from the forehand. Lower and harder and cut off by Goenaga on the left side. Robote forehand. Hard throw. Caught by Julian. Karen by Julian is out. 1-1 is the score. First to 6 will win this match. Goenaga serves for the Robote Renegades.
Yeah, for a moment it looked like the carom was there, but Goenaga kind of came back towards the outside. She crossed in front of Julian and kind of at the last second gave it a little bit extra, trying to put it on that boundary line. Was not there. Pushed it wide, ties it up here 1-1.
Here's the backhand by Julian. Robote, left side by Goenaga. Inside placement, beautifully played. That's a wonderful save there by Arats. Nicholas hangs in there, backhand to the 8 line. Nicholas on the catch, backhand. Low runner to the inside, picked up by Arats at the 13 line. Here's Nicholas, backhand. Robote left side. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Powerful throw to the inside. Robote left side by Arats. Costado. Arats makes the catch. Here's the backhand by Arats. Arats again from deep in the backcourt, this time on the left side. What a catch by Nicholas at the side wall. Backhand by Julian. Catch by Arats. Arats goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Caught in the air by Arats. There's the backhand. Backhand by Nicholas. Arats is there. Backhand to the inside. Arats, beautiful catch deep in the backcourt. Here's the backhand by Julian. Julian again, backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Catch by Julian. Backhand. Here's the backhand by Arats. He goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand.
Oh,
Miscommunication on the Wall Warriors. 2 points for Goenaga and Arats. Goenaga serves.
I mean, there maybe was a call, wasn't a particularly loud one, but also there was a lot of traffic in front of Julian, so he was screened. That ball had a pretty mighty kick off the side wall. I don't think he saw that either.
No, I don't believe so either, because Julian's usually on top of that ball, especially as they go out to the outside of the court.
I mean, back where I am, lined up with Julian as the backcourter, he couldn't see that thing kick across to his forehand at all.
Robote, catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand from the 6th line, powerfully thrown. Robote coming low. Difficult Robote save on the forehand of Nicholas. Robote left side by Goenaga. Nicholas is there. Outside placement stopped by Arats. Arats from the forehand. Robote left side to the inside. Here's Arats. Robote left side by Nicholas to the inside. Here's Arats from the 9 line. Julian's there. Big right side by Julian. Arats on the catch. Robote forehand. Catch by Arats. Here's the backhand. Julian now from the 10 line. Nicholas cuts it off beautifully there on the left side. Robote coming out. Robote forehand save. Julian reaches up high to make the catch. Returns it from the forehand, cut off by Goanaga. Robote forehand. Robote left side. Catch by Julian. Big right side by Julian. Arats for the Robote. He makes the save. Catch by Arats. Here's the backhand. Arats on the catch. Backhand. Arats on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote left side. Here's Goanaga. Julian on the bounce from the 10 line. Forehand to the inside. Arats is there. Big right side by Julian. Here's Arats from the 10 line. Julian on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 11. That ball clears the overhead screen. Forehand Robote by Goanaga. Arats forehand Robote. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Nicholas going deep again, clearing the overhead screen. Goanaga. Robote save, lays it up to the inside. Low hard throw. Great catch by Arats. Big right side by Julian. Robote left side by Goanaga. Nicholas is there. Nicholas low and hard, crossing the sidewall at the 9 line. Robote saved by Arats. Here's Julian from the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. Arats is there. Outside placement, stopped by Julian. Julian from the forehand, right up the middle, caught by Goanaga. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas goes deep, forehand. Robote, swing and a miss.
Wow.
2-2. We're all tied up. Nicholas serve.
Another marathon point right there going in favor of the Wall Warriors. Rare miss on the Robote by Goanaga, but that extra contact with the sidewall forced the miss. We say it at least every day. Every surface that ball touches, it changes the spin. Little kick off the sidewall just as he was about to turn it. We just forced that swing and a miss. 2-2 here in our third set. The Warriors have kind of gone away from their aggressive play style that got him the win in set number 2, but it's brought him back here to tie it up.
There's the backhand by Arats. Robote left side by Nicholas. Backhand to the inside, catch by Julian. Big right side by Julian, caught in the air by Arats. Robote left side to the inside. Arats is there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. Here's Arats. Backhand from the 9 line. Caught in the air by Julian. Powerful forehand by Julian to the outside. Robote cuts way to the outside. Here's Nicholas. Beautiful catch. Hard costado. Robote dropping. Ooh, a little dangerous. And into the pad. 3 points for Nicholas and Julian. Nicholas serves the Wall Warrior.
Well, we saw that last week. Robote a little bit hooked right into his, actually a teammate up in El Barba in the front court. Arats a little bit undisciplined here in the back court. We don't usually see him go for many shots. That's 2 points in a row. He went for outside placement and then a backhand 2-wall. That is rare. I mean, he's usually content sitting back there rallying all night, but he's a little eager to end these points. Something to keep an eye out for as we move through this third set.
Backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Nicholas. Arats makes the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand. This one caught by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Arats makes the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand by Goanaga. Nicholas makes the catch. Catch by Arats. Backhand to the inside. Julian's there. Here's the backhand by Arats. Julian on the catch. Forehand by Julian. Nicholas to the inside. Nice costado. Robote for Arats. He makes the save. Nicholas attacks. Costado to the inside. Arats makes the save. Filo to the outside scores. My, oh my. 4 points for Nicholas and Julian. Nicholas serves.
Just threw it so hard, tough for Goanaga to get a read on it to scoop it up. Look at this Filo right here. Costado, shoulder level throw straight to the outside. See again, just trying to get the cesta in position right at the feet. Could not get there in the air. 2-point lead for the Warriors. Looking to come back and win this match.
Robote forehand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote save. Here's a catch by Julian. Julian powerfully to the inside. Nice play. Arats makes the save. Nicholas cuts it off. There's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote. Here's the catch by Julian. Powerful throw by Julian. Robote forehand save. Lob to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Robote left side for the big bounce. Stopped by Julian. Julian from the forehand. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played to the inside. Julian's there. Big right side. Arats deep in the backcourt. Backhand by Julian. Backhand by Arats. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Clear miss in the backcourt. Beautiful Robote save by Nicholas. There's a backhand by Arats. Catch by Julian. Big right side by Julian. Robote coming out. Splitter. Stopped on the forehand of Arats. Julian on the forehand from the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside. Arats is there. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Robote left side. Catch by Arats. Robote left side by Nicholas. Catch by Julian. Interference has been ruled. The point will be replayed. Once again, interference has been ruled. The point will be replayed. Nicholas serve.
Interference, the call right there, and is actually on the catch by Goanaga. He was going up for it. Nicholas got in his way. Arats recognized it. He stopped and did not go for that ball on the bounce. Again, that is a judgment call made by the official. The request was made by the Renegades. It was granted. We replay the point here. The Warriors serving, still leading 4-2.
Here's a catch by Arats. Backhand to the inside. Julian on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote. That rebound comes to the inside. Powerful throw by Goanaga. Robote left side to the inside. Arats is there. Catch by Julian way overhead. Forehand up the middle. Caught in the air by Goanaga. Goanaga powerfully from the costado, and Nicholas is there. Robote forehand. Passing. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Robote left side, saved by Arats. 2-all opening, stopped by Goanaga. Great effort by Julian to try to make that catch. 3 points for the orange shirts. Goanaga and Arats, the Wall Warriors. Nicholas and Julian in black have 4. First to 6 will win this match.
Yeah, Goenaga's really struggled since that opening set, but maybe that's the point that'll turn him around. Good stop on the outside, and then a nice forehand crossing the sidewall sharply. Coming to Julian's forehand, a lot of spin on that ball, tough to control it. I mean, that was a crucial point. Could have been 5-2. Instead, the Renegades get it to just 1 point deficit now. A little bit of a quick shot on the 2-all there. Would like Nicholas to keep that one inside because Goenaga gets it, puts it back to Julian, and you see that miss. Brings it to just that 1 point deficit.
That ball is in and out of Julian's cesta. 4-4 is the score. Goenaga serves. So what happens when that happens? Basically, he made the catch but did not have control.
Yeah.
After the ball came into his cesta. Catching is a bit of a process. It happens quick. The ball comes into your cesta. It's then controlled, basically settled in the cesta. That did not happen for Julian there. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a catch by Julian. Powerful forehand. Robote, left side by Nicholas. Hard throw to the inside. Arats is there. Catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand, powerfully thrown, wall to wall. Robote forehand, thrown wall to wall by Goenaga. Robote forehand and pass. The backcourter has it. Almost. First drop of the evening there for Arats. 5 points for the Wall Warriors, Nicholas and Julian. This is possible match point.
Did what he was supposed to, moved up on the ball, positioned himself to take it in the air, and just falling out of the basket. I don't know if he's missed one all match long, and at this point...
You mean all year or all match?
Well,
I like a straight catch like that?
Yeah, no.
I can't remember the last time I saw him miss a ball. He's basically it's like a rat / Hoover.
Yeah, he is
The vacuum.
everywhere.
Yeah, no, he catches everything, picks up everything. Here's the backhand by Arats. What a catch by Nicholas. Powerful backhand. Robote for Goenaga. Catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote. Robote left side. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas low and hard. Robote coming out. Arats makes the save. Nicholas takes it on the forehand. Blasts it low and hard. It's caught by Goenaga. Here's the backhand. Julian from deep in the backcourt. Forehand to the inside. Robote left side by Goenaga. Hard throw to the inside. Costalo dropping. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Nicholas blasts another one low and hard. What a catch by Arats. Here's Julian. Big right side. Low and hard to the inside again. That ball's dropping. This ball is in play. Robote saved by Goenaga. Powerful right side again. Arats alone for Robote. He digs it out. Good catch by Julian. Powerful throw by Julian. What a pickup by Arats. Julian, great catch at the 12 line. Low and hard to the inside. Robote. Julian on the catch. From the 8 line, he goes hard to the inside, and Arats is there. Robote. Splitter. Caught by Arats overhead. Robote, read and return by Nicholas. Here's Arats from the 10 line. Outside placement, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully from the forehand. Robote saved by
a big bouncer.
Oh. Julian, beautiful catch the 7 line, low and hard to the inside, and Arats is there. Catch by Julian at the 10 line. Backhand by Arats. Julian from the 12 line. Big right side. This one caught by Arats. There's the backhand. 2-all caught in the air by Nicholas.
Oh, it's low. Oh, my
goodness. The pad is bad. The score is 5-5. This is match point.
You know, Stu, I've never seen Aratz tired, but that backhand 2-all was a sign that don't know if the Renegades had much left in the tank. Nicholas went for the carom.
Wanting to finish
dropped it in the pad. My, oh my. You don't see that from Aratz all too often.
And also nothing wrong at all there with the shot selection.
No,
Nothing wrong
just
with
working
the shot
hard
selection by Nicholas. But
he had the space to. That was just a matter of execution. Felt a little bit rushed. Dropped it in the pad. This point will decide the match, Stu.
There's the serve. Here's the catch by Julian, backhand. Right to the corner. Aratz is there. Julian calls for it. Big right side. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Low and hard. Aratz is there. Julian on the left side. Backhand from the 10 line. Aratz from the 11. Robote. Forehand by Nicholas. Passes the front quarter. Aratz from the 10 line. Julian down low. Big right side. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote left side.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Beautiful Robote play. Cut off by Goenaga. Julian takes it in the air at the 9 line. Low and hard. Aratz sets up. He makes the save. Here's Nicholas from the 5. Blasts it low and hard again. What a catch by
that's
Aratz.
3 of them, Stu. The last
Julian's
2
there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote by Goenaga is missed. Point set and a hard-fought match going 52 minutes for Nicholas and Julian of the Wall Warriors. Beautifully played by all 4 players.
What a match right there to get the evening started. Warriors, 1.5 points going their way. Coming up next, Joseph and Correa against El Barba and Ubia. That's 6 ranked doubles matchup.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Another
one.
one. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point
win.
set and match.
Point set and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
All right, folks, let's introduce that 6th-ranked doubles matchup. And quick programming note, scheduled match number 2, Gosharian Ben against Inaki and Bradley, has been forfeited by the Warriors, so the Renegades get those points. So up next, you see that right there on your screen. How about that, Stu? Nifty little forfeit graphic. Joseph and Correa for the Warriors come out against El Barba, substituting for Williams, and Ubia behind him. Then hearing that Williams might be coming back next week, Stu, so maybe the final time we see El Barba. He's been filling in very well for these Renegades. See what he has in store. Or an encore right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 3rd scheduled match of the evening. Representing the Wall Warriors, here's the team of Joseph and Correa. And for the Renegades, here's the team of El Barba and Ubia. There's a serve. Our second match is underway. Ball tipped. First point to the Renegades. El Barba and Ubia.
Be curious to see what the communication is like between El Barba and Ubia here. We know that Joseph and Correa both playing because of scratches. They're playing up. But curious to see what the orange shirts do here.
Backhand to the inside. Nice catch by El Barba. Takes it in off the sidewall. Backhand by Correa. Low runner. El Barba steps in again. Nice catch. There's a powerful backhand. Correa from the forehand. Lobs it deep into the backcourt. Ubia takes it in. This one high and hard. Joseph, Robote left side. There's a save. It's a 2-all opening up. Ubia's got it on the outside. Opens up for the carom. Joseph makes the stop. Whips it just above the pad. 2 bounces. That's going to score.
So I'm going to tell you something. That is good for Joseph. Not only did he stop the 2-all by Ubia, he returns what we call a cortada, thrown low and hard just above the pad, and then careening off of the side wall with no real play on it. That was very well done by Joseph to score.
Ubia on the left side, the low runner. Scoop by Correa. Here's Ubia, middle of the court. Drops it high over the top. Correa looking to line it up. There's a nice catch in the air. Backhand. Ubia steps in. Outside placement, stopped by El Barba. There's El Barba with the soft cortada. Correa gets up there. Good control. Backhand's going to pass. Ubia left side Robote. Correa, ball missed. Second point to the Renegades.
Correa playing a little bit more aggressively than we've seen. The communication between he and Joseph is going to be solid. They've been playing together since 2018. Not always as a team, but at least against each other. So the communication there is solid. Ubia, of course, in his rookie season here for Battle Court. El Barba, a seasoned veteran of the Magic City roster.
Low hard serve. That is an ace. Scoring for El Barba, 3-1.
That's very well done by El Barba. Again, throw the ball where your opponent's not. When you can't do that, make it difficult for your opponent to catch the ball. That's exactly what Barba did there off the serve.
Powerful forehand. Just does clear the overhead screen. There's Ubia back over the top. Correa on the inside. Ubia lining up the Robote. Turns it high off the front wall. Correa, ball missed on the forehand. That's a 4-1 lead for the Renegade.
Correa having some difficulty getting the ball into his cesta. No difficulty when it comes to the power. Beautiful form on that right side and tremendous power. Both power to pass his opponent as well as beat him to the inside.
Correa handles the serve, backhand. El Barba steps in, cuts it off again, backhand from the 8 line. Not going to get it to pass. Nice catch by Correa going up forward in the backcourt. Ubia on the hop, takes it at the 7 line, shoots it inside, low and hard, where it's tipped. 5-1. Possible set point for the Renegades.
Got to talk about the power there from Ubia, just one of the hardest throwers on any of the Battle Court teams. Just thrown hard to the feet of his opponent, tipped.
Joseph picks the serve. There's the backhand of pass. Nice combination by Joseph. Rebote by El Barba. Played inside. Here's Correa. Backhand. Cut by Ubia at the 10 line. Powerful throw. This one get a pass. Comes shooting off the back wall. Joseph lines up the rebote. Ubia on the inside. Backhand 2-wall. Is too wide. That kicks out of play. Second point for the Warriors. Still a possible set point for El Barba and Ubia.
So that's a shot that other folks don't see elsewhere, but here at Magic City frequently scores, but it needs to be your throw. It needs to be your throw. That turned out starting off as a shot, turned into throwing the ball off the court.
Nice catch there by Ubia. Backhand. Scoop by Correa deep in the backcourt. That one got away from him. Up in the overhead screen and out of play. Point and set to the Renegades. They win it 6-2. 2 minutes. We'll play our second set.
That went quick. That went quick. Decidedly better player there by Joseph. Joseph has had some struggles throughout this. We see him make some really good plays there. But in that first set, overall impressive play by Joseph. Nice catch on the outside. Cortado to score. Correa doing some good throwing there from the backcourt, but this Renegades team just a bit too much. El Barba in there substituting.
El Barba active in there, huh? Cutting off a couple balls.
Very much so. Very much so. Playing with a bit more confidence. Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage in between sets. We have a 2-minute break in between 2 sets. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, for those of you who may be new. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Again, we did note that one schedule change for today. That second scheduled match was forfeited. So at this moment, tied up on the game day, Nicholas and Julian added 1.5 points in our opening match. Renegades get those points for match number 2. So winner of this one will jump out ahead for the game day. Renegades looking to get back into first place and get that number 1 overall seed headed into the playoffs. That gets them a bye into the championship. The Wall Warriors, they need a big run here these last couple game days to get back into the playoff mix, but different energy tonight. Good start by Nicholas and Julian. See if Joseph and Correa can turn the momentum around. Take this second set. See what happens in set number 3 if they can get there.
Opponents, but sitting in the same player's cage.
That is a sight to see, Stu.
Extreme close-up for El Barba.
We are ready to begin our second set. Joseph and Correa will have the serve. There's a serve by Joseph. Our second set is underway. Backhand. Cut near by Correa. Drops it over the top looking for the big bouncer. Ubia going to let it pass. Lines up the rebote on the back end. Keeps it inside. Here's Correa now from the 10 line. Karam not opening up enough. El Barba stops it. Shoots it inside. There's a nice pickup by Correa. Low runner. That one, another brought in right on the numbers. For Rebote, this one get a pass. Correa lines up the rebote, pushed it outside, drops between the Renegades. Ubia not going to turn that rebote. First point to the Warriors. Joseph and Correa.
Once again, Ubia in his rookie season here at Magic City. Definitely not as a professional highlight player, but definitely here some of the nuances as far as the bounces are concerned take a little getting used to, especially on that rebote.
Backhand inside. That one tipped in the corner. Ties it up 1-1.
When you make those catches, ball has to come into the cesta and be stopped. Ball doesn't stop flat. Basically, balls come into the cesta, can't bobble around in there. It has to maintain its contact with the surface of the inside of the cesta.
Correa's got the serve, backhand. Cut off by El Barba, up high on the left side. Here's Correa. Scooped by El Barba, up in the front court, backhand. Not going to get past Correa, steps in at the 10 line. Backhand by Ubia, low runner. Scoop attempt missed, Rebote not there.
Again, these balls are coming in fast for Correa. Correa choosing to let somebody come out to the rebote. Joseph's been actually pretty good with these rebotes so far.
Hard serve. That
Tipped.
one's scoring for El Barba. 3-1 lead.
My, oh my.
4-1 lead for the Renegades.
My, oh my. Barba getting that serve in there really well, crossing the side wall. Probably the best we've seen him serving all year.
Correa runs around this one, keeps it on the forehand, back over the top. Ubia now trying to get out there for the rebote. He does. That's a nice save. Correa, 3-wall play, takes El Barba to the outside. He stays with it. Correa, middle of the court, 7 line, shoots it back up the middle. Here's Ubia. Ubia back to the inside. Correa switching from left to right. Puts it over the top. Nice control by Ubia. Ball tipped. Five points for El Barba and Ubia. They have a possible match point. That serve missed. Point set match. Renegades win it. Straight set 6-2, 6-1. Big win there for the Renegades. 3 points, 1.5 for the Wall Warriors. Renegades jump out ahead in the game day. Look at El Barba and Ubia. We're going to get the crowd involved. Love the energy of that team. If it is the last time we've seen El Barba, Stu, he's filled in so well for this Renegades team. Plus 500 record up in the front court. But it'll be good to have Williams back here playing those matches with Ubia and Arantz both. Take a look. That is that game day score that we talked about a few moments ago. Renegades inching closer to the Cyclones. Even after today's game day, Stu, the Renegades will still have a full game day to catch up to the Cyclones. This means that they could add a sizable lead up at the top when all things are said and done in this regular season. Two singles matches next. Nicholas and Arantz, that second-ranked matchup. Then Julian, who's substituting for Inaki, taking on Gosheri. Before we get to all that, though, got the winning interview here with El Barba and Ubia. 6th-ranked doubles team for the Rebote Renegades this season. Now with their second win, let's hear what they have to say. El Barba and Ubia.
All right, El Barba, yeah, this is your second win as a team. How are you guys feeling right now?
Pretty good, honestly. We did want to make sure that we won, especially in straight sets. We didn't want to drag it out, take the risk, because taking risks, sometimes you lose, right? And we're here on a mission to contribute points, looking to the big game, and so very, very happy.
Yeah, we coming into the game, we know the Wall Warriors are a little banged up. And we just want to play solid highlight, don't give them any break, and close them out in 2 sets.
How is it playing together as a team? What do you guys have worked on since those first matches that you guys had?
Well, honestly, more than anything else, I think we understand each other a little bit more. One of the key factors actually was his serve. He made a lot of points there in the serve. He was, right on point, not too strong, not too soft, right there, doing it just like the book tells us.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not a super active front quarter, so I just let my better player take most of the balls, and then try to take care of business when it's thrown in my direction. So that's it.
Well, guys, again, congratulations for winning that match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.
And we thank the Renegades, El Barba and Ubia, for that victory interview. Up next to second-ranked singles. Great group here, competitive every season that we've had Battle Court. Arats taking on Nicholas. Arats 3-3 this season. His opponent, Nicholas, 3-1. Not many matches played here, so you'll be seeing a lot of Nicholas in singles down the stretch. Got some charities introduced before we get this second match started, Stu. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to support local causes in our community. The Wall Warriors this evening are playing on behalf of the Better Than Wonderful Foundation, a mafia movement. Its mission is to help provide safe housing solutions, basic needs, educational, and recreational services to children around the world, starting in Las Canitas, Dominican Republic. The Rebote Renegades are playing on behalf of the Udonis Haslam Foundation, which aims to address the socioeconomic and mental health issues that plague the inner cities. Its mission is to give hope to children and families in underserved communities by facilitating exposure to opportunities and access to care and resources. Let's make some noise for these two local organizations that are with us tonight as we support their missions and heat up the court. Representing the Wall Warriors and the Better Than Wonderful Foundation, number 64, Nicholas. And representing the Rebote Renegades and the Udonis Haslam Foundation, number 87, Arats.
There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Arats. Backhand by Nicholas. There's backhand by Arats to the inside. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall, played by Nicholas. 2-all, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand. Karam, read by Arats. He stops it. Powerful forehand.
Oh,
what an amazing return by Nicholas. Beautifully played. Costado 2-all will score. Arats for the Rebote Renegades, first up on the board. In this match, Arats will serve. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Well, if you can't get the point, getting a highlight is at least a good consolation prize sometimes. How about Nicholas there? Didn't want to get caught for holding.
Return. Yeah.
That was awesome, Stu. Got it up in time, and that thing was just under the overhead screen, right up there. Never touched it. Arats getting that first point, though. That Costado of his has really developed nicely throughout his time at Magic City, and a real weapon now in singles play.
Arats committed to the backcourt. That ball is missed. That's a point for Nicholas in the black shirt of the Wall Warriors. He serves.
Just a tough catch as Arats is ranging back forward. It's on the numbers, crossing the sidewall deep in the backcourt. So you don't see many misses, but if you do, going to see him coming probably that deep in the backcourt and probably that close to the inside as well.
Here's a backhand by Arats to the inside. Rebote forehand save. Clears the over. That ball did not. That ball touched the overhead screen. That is 2 points for Arats in the orange shirt. He serves. There's a backhand by Nicholas off a good serve by Arats. Backhand by Arats. Rebote 2-all does not open. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully from the forehand. Stopped by Arats. Arats to the inside. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Backhand by Arats. Big backhand.
Robote 2-all with a light touch. Nicholas reads it, stops it, returns it low and hard.
Oh.
What a beautiful catch by Aratz. Forehand Robote.
Wow, that's out.
3
That's
points
incredible.
for Aratz in the orange shirt. He serves.
Well, I'll tell you, Nicholas is the one-man highlight reel so far in this match, huh?
Yeah, crazy. I mean, a lot of highlights so far from both players. That catch by Aratz, coming that sharply off the side wall.
That was really well done.
That's insane. You're going to get another look right here. I mean, he's a couple feet off the wall. He knows it's going to open up,
Boom,
breaks the
sidewall
wrist.
right into his cesta. Beautifully done.
That's great.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. That's in the overhead screen. Nicholas with 2 points. Aratz with 3. The first to 6 will win the set. Once again, the first to win 2 sets wins the match. Nicholas serves for the Wall Warriors in the black shirt.
Yeah, kicked up off the front wall, just catching a piece of that overhead screen. Just a little bit off your footing, trying to get that Robote to pass, but sent it just a bit too high.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Ball off the tip of Aratz's cesta. 3-3. Nicholas serves.
You know, that ball kind of floating up there. Aratz committed to the scoop. He was advancing pretty quick pace. Not enough time to get back and take that ball on the bounce, which probably would have been the easier of the 2 plays right there. All of a sudden, Nicholas here tied it up, 3-3.
Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas Costado to the inside, picked up beautifully by Aratz at the 11 line. Robote forehand. Aratz on the catch, winds up. Costi to the inside, that will be out of reach of Nicholas. And a 4th point for Aratz. Aratz serves.
And that's that Costado, the key in this match. Nicholas thought he was going to drop the 2-all at the last second, kept it inside, put a nice bounce on it too. Didn't give him a play. See Nicholas just tying his shoe there, and then has to tie back into the cesta.
Double tie.
Yes.
Tying the shoe, tying the cesta.
There's the catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown, caught by Aratz. Robote left side by Nicholas. Aratz on the scoop. Beautifully made. Robote. Forehand by Nicholas. Aratz is there. Backhand 2-all. That will land in and score. 5 points for Aratz. Possible set point.
That was a really good fake on the backhand 2-all. Yeah, the second time in a row that he's tying back into his shoe. Hope that he's all right. Don't know if there's a problem there with an ankle or something. But that backhand from Aratz at the last second just opened it up. Quick flick to the inside. Caught Nicholas going the complete opposite direction. We see some backhand 2-alls, but not many like that. Maybe we can get a replay of it. That was just spot on perfect.
That's an overserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Here's the catch by Nicholas. 2-all will score. 4 points for Nicholas of the Wall Warriors in the black shirt. He serves.
2-all of his own. Cuts the deficit to just 1. Really the first opportunity he's had to throw a good one.
There's the backhand to the inside. Good catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote saved by Rotz. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas to the inside where it scores. 5-5. This is set point.
Smart throw that time by Nicholas. Kept it low and hard. All he had to do was beat a Rotz front ways because that ball was not going to come out to be played on the Robote. He had him actually trapped to the outside on the Costado, which leaves a lot of space open there to the inside. He found it.
Good hard serve by Nicholas. Here's a Rotz. Robote. Forehand. Played to pass. That hit the overhead screen.
Not gonna pass.
Point and set for Rotz. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set. So there you have Rotz winning that first set, 6-5. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Battle Court live from Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're in the break here in between sets. For those of you new to Jai-Alai, the first player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. In between each set, we take a 2-minute break here in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Rotz there, center screen, playing this match. Brother and teammate Gosheri there on his left, on the right side of your screen. Here's some replays from that first set. Begin with an inside placement there. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas stays to the inside. Here's a forehand. Beautifully caught by Rotz. So difficult to catch that ball off the side wall. Rotz does it beautifully there. Another fine catch there by Rotz. Backhand to the inside. Rotz catches it in the air. Placement to the inside. Again, throw that ball away from your opponent whenever possible, or throw it so it's very difficult for him to make the catch. Rotz did a really good job of that there in that first set. Nicholas to the inside. Rotz committed to the outside. That got us to 5-5. And again, how does that hit the overhead screen? Simple. Nicholas is trying to pass his opponent by throwing it really, really hard over his head. So hard, in fact, the ball kicks up into the overhead screen. About 10 seconds to go before we begin our second set. Rotz there in the foreground for the Robote Renegades in orange. Nicholas there in the back of the cage, getting some feedback from Joseph. Apparently likes what he hears. Big smile on his face. We will now play our second obligatory set. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. Player who reaches 6 points first wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Nicholas serves for the Wall Warriors in the black shirt. Fault over serve. Battle Court rules. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Hit the rail above the front wall. Arats gets the first point of the second round. He serves.
Another Rebote just getting away from Nicholas. Arats putting so much pressure on him, trying to get it over his head to force a Rebote coming back to Nicholas that he can maybe get aggressive with. But that time, that's sailing a little bit away from him.
There's a serve by Arats, backhand from Nicholas. Arats is there, backhand from the Teng line. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side, 2-all opens wide and scores. 2 points for Arats there in the orange shirt. And for those of you sitting there in the front row, we have measured. We do think that the screen will hold, but if you see a player running at you, duck.
Think. It's an operative word there, Stu. Folks, every time I see a 2-wall coming that way.
Andrew cringes.
Oh, man. But that one, pretty well done. That's Arats' specialty. He likes to throw those fall-down 2-walls when he knows his opponent's trying to get back on the inside.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Arats. Nicholas down low. Backhand from the 9 line. Ball 2-wall from the left side. Outside placement.
Oh,
scores on the
amazing.
second bounce. The light touch, the changeup for Arats scores. 3 points for Arats. He serves.
What a play that time. Thought that he was going to go inside. I think everyone in the building thought he did.
I don't think I've ever seen him throw this before, to be honest with you, so you don't know that it's coming.
It's a drop shot Rebote to the outside. Highly intentional. Very well done.
It's like it went into neutral after it hit the ground, just bounced straight up.
Yeah, Nicholas was charging. He thought he was getting closer, but just floated up there. I mean, that's 2 points in a row. I mean, coming into the corner there, Arats turns a nothing Rebote into a 2-all that scores and throws a tough Rebote into an outside placement. Magic working for him tonight.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Arats. Backhand from the 12 line. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Arats' 2-all will score. Well played. Aggressive play there by Arats. He leads 4-0 in the second set. Arats serves.
Great job keeping the ball to his left side right there. Gave him a chance to get it on the costado and throw a 2-all with Nicholas trapped on the inside.
Good catch. Nice return by Nicholas. There's the backhand by Arats. Right up the middle. Rebote. Left side to the inside. Rebote saved by Arats. Nicholas makes the catch. Powerful forehand. Rebote left side. Does not clear the pad. There will be no shutout. Nicholas gets on the board with a point, and he serves.
I think the Arats calling to perhaps get a towel to wipe up where he just fell. He's been working hard today. Especially those late doubles points, those longer rallies, then coming back out here against Nicholas, who keeps the pressure on in singles.
Ladies and gentlemen, anytime a player goes down on the floor, occasionally leaves a bit of a wet spot on the court. Want to make sure no one slips and that the court is safe. There's Ben doing an excellent job. Very good, Ben. We're very proud. We'll continue. Arats with 4 points. Nicholas serves. There's the backhand by Arats. There's a catch by Nicholas. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Arats. 2-all. Scores. 2 points for Arats. 2 points for Nicholas, rather. Arats with 4. Nicholas has the serve.
One really opened up. Look at this catch, and it gets right into the 2-wall. Full sprint, not going to get out there.
Good catch by Arats at the 13 line. Robote, that's the rebound off the back wall. This one caught by Arats. Placement to the inside, stopped by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Backhand by Arats. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Robote forehand by Arats. Nicholas is there. 2-all, read by Arats, stopped by Arats. Arats to the inside, that is just out of the reach of Nicholas. 5 points for Arats. This is possible match point for Arats of the Robote Renegades.
After getting beat on a couple 2-walls, Arats shading to the outside, caught the corner, has enough time to actually run around it. Then this Costado, you think it's going to be a 2-wall. It opens up so sharply, actually whips it inside, beat him with good power.
There's the backhand by Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas again. Big backhand, Robote coming out. Drop shot, Robote. Nicholas was ready for this one. Outside placement will score. 3 points for Nicholas. Arats with 5, still possible match point for Arats there in the orange shirt.
Yeah, drop shot just floated up there a little more than he wanted, giving Nicholas plenty of time. Gonna have to kill it when you get it up there, though. We've seen countless rallies continue with players taking it up inside the 5 line. Nicholas this time just goes straight outside.
Backhand by Arats. Robote. Forehand by Nicholas. Robote left side by Arats. Nicholas makes the catch. Oh, in and out of the cesta the ball goes. Came up fast on Arats. Nicholas has 4 points. Arats still with 5 and a possible match point. Nicholas has the serve.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a bit of a Magic City bounce there, opening up more than he expected. Just forcing that miss again. He had that lined up a little bit more to the inside, but that serve, or that shot rather, kicked a little more to the outside than he was expecting.
Here's the backhand by Arats. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Nicholas reads it, stops it. Returns the forehand hard. What a catch by Arats. Nicholas, nice control and a backhand from the 10 line. Arats is there. Catch by Nicholas, backhand from the 8 line. To the corner it goes, out to the Robote. 2-all. Stopped by Nicholas. Powerful forehand by Nicholas. This Robote is coming out.
He's got a
beautiful play by Arats, and Nicholas is there. Powerful backhand, Robote coming out. Arats on the run. Will swing at it.
Oh, it hit! And it scored!
That counts.
Oh,
for
my
the win.
goodness.
My, oh, my. Point, set, and a hard-fought match for Arats. With beautiful play by Nicholas.
Everyone on their feet, rightfully so. Another look at this, Stu. I didn't think he was going to get out there at the last second. He swings at this, hits it backwards. Look at where this hits on the front wall. I mean, this is an inch above the pad. Look at this, drops.
Boom, wow.
Oh, man, maybe about a couple inches, actually.
And folks will say, but wait a second. That didn't come into his cesta and he didn't throw it. Does that count? Yes, it counts. On the Robote, it just has to have contact with the cesta.
What a way to end it. Arat's earning another point for the Renegades on this game day. Coming up next, Julian against Gaucheri in singles. Four points for the Rabote Renegades. This means that the worst that they can do today actually be a tie still. They would have to lose these final two matches. Warriors with a chance, Julian, and then up next, Correa and Joseph take on Goanaga and Ben. That's the match where you're going to have Joseph substituting for Bradley, taking on Goanaga and Ben. So a couple ranks down for the Warriors in that final one. Couple rank disadvantage here. Julian taking on Gaucheri. Before we get to this singles match here, we are going to hear from Arat. A humid highlight reel this evening. Maybe the highlight of Battle Court, ending that match in style. Here he is. Let's hear from him. Number 87.
All right, Arat, that was the craziest last moment. What were you thinking about when you
it was
threw the ball
crazy.
that
I
way?
think that I have a lot of lag. So sorry to Yeche because I tried to put in the pad, but I had a lot of lag. So happy for that lag. I don't give up in all the point. I was defending all that point that Yeche was doing pain to me, and I don't give up. And sometimes when you never give up, the lag is come for you. So happy for that, and happy for that point too, because I think that was a little bit crazy. So I'm happy.
Yeah, congratulations on winning that match.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And up next to, scheduled to be a top-ranked singles matchup here, Gaucheri representing the Rabote Renegades for the Wall Warriors. Julian, the younger brother of Inaki, taking his best shot at the top-ranked player for the Renegades. Julian this season as a third-ranked player, a record of 3-3. Gaucheri undefeated in this singles group. Only played 3 matches, so he actually has more than half of his singles season left through these final couple game days for the Renegades. We'll get this top-ranked singles matchup started, where Julian will have the serve. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next match, a top-ranked singles matchup. Representing the Rabote Renegades, we have number 20, Gaucheri. And representing the Wall Warriors, number 16, Julian. There's a serve by Julian. Our singles match is underway. Forehand Rabote to the outside. Here's Gaucheri. Opens up for the carom. Julian not going to get out there. That one scores. Gaucheri on the board first.
Beautiful play by Gaucheri. Again, the goal in highlight. Throw the ball where your opponent is not. Gaucheri squeezing off a nice shot to put himself up on the board first here in this match.
Backhand by Julian. This one get a pass. Gaucheri out there at the 9 line. Turns to Rabote. Powerfully to the inside. The scoop is tipped. 2-0 advantage for Gaucheri.
Julian just not able to get that ball into his cesta.
Powerful serve. There's a nice catch by Julian. Takes it as it crosses the side wall. Forehand Rabote from deep in the backcourt. Here's Julian now on the forehand. Forehand low and hard. There's a scoop by Gaucheri. Backhand get a pass. Julian on the Rabote. Keeps it to the inside. There's another scoop up at the 10 line. Forehand Rabote laid up. Here's Gaucheri on the Costado. 2-wall. Opening up nicely and scoring.
Gaucheri has one of the best Costado 2-walls on the roster. Costado, again, thrown on the left side of the body at shoulder level. Here's the Costado right here. Is he going in? Is he going 2 walls? He's going 2 walls. Has 3 options there from the left side. Actually, 4 options. He could throw a drop shot. He could throw it to pass.
Here's Julian from the inside. There's a backhand. Actually opens up. 2-wall on the move. That's well thrown by Gaucheri. Makes it 4-0.
What makes it so lethal is how it, what we call, opens up. So it goes to the side wall, cuts to the front wall, has to land in on the inside of that boundary line there, marked in red. It hits the floor close to the front wall and then goes straight out, making it very difficult for the opposition to move up and catch it.
Here's Robote, left side. Another 2-wall snap by Gaucheri. That makes it 5-0. He's got a possible set point.
All 2 walls all day. Just really well executed there by Gaucheri. It's even hard to say, hey, Julian should be moving up on that ball because they're just opening wide. I don't know that even at full run he could get to those.
These are pretty well thrown and not expecting them either. Here's a backhand by Julian. That clears the overhead screen to pass. Gaucheri. The Philo caught the top of the pad. That ball was out of play. That gets Julian on the board.
There will be no shutout. That shot failed. Hit the pad directly, and the pad was bad.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Gaucheri from the left side. Powerful backhand. That is on the wall. Tough Robote saved by Julian. There's another 2-wall. That scores for the set. Gaucheri takes it 6-1. 2 minutes will play set number 2. And Gaucheri coming into this one undefeated in singles. I'm looking here in all battle courts too. I think he may be the only player still with a perfect record. That's just in singles, and now he's got to play Julian, who's a 3. Just a tough spot for him, and Gaucheri's playing like the man with a couple rank advantage early on.
And you see how that ball opens up when he throws that 2-wall. That is just beautifully executed. Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. Ben has obviously mistaken the players cage for the locker room. They are adjacent, but he's got a nice big dressing area back there that, well, that's okay. You know, that's Ben. And of course, none other than, you know who's at home watching that, don't you? Jedden. Jedden's at home watching that. You want to know who's going to be without his shirt in the players cage next week? Jedden, guaranteed. There we are.
I mean, if I looked like that, I'd go no shirt too, but hey, you know, teach their own. See a lot of 2-walls here coming from Gaucheri.
This was all 2-walls all set long.
Some Costado 2-walls.
Just beautiful 2-walls executed by Gaucheri.
Just however you could throw a 2-wall, he did right there. There's a catch in the air again.
Julian thinks, you saw him stepping to his left, meaning that he thought that Gaucheri was going to go back to the inside. Again, with that slight, I guess what you call it from something else, like with that slight hip check.
Yeah.
You don't know if he's going inside or you don't know if he's going 2-walls. Again, he can throw 2-walls. He could throw drop shot. He could throw it back to pass.
Just so many looks.
Exactly. Any of those are possible, and when you're on the receiving end of that, you don't know which one he's going for.
We are ready to begin our second set. Julian will serve to Gaucheri. There's the serve. Our second set's underway. Forehand Robote. That's nicely thrown to pass. Cutting inside. Gaucheri makes the play. Julien advancing. There's a 2-all. Not opening up. Gaucheri on the Costado. His return. Oh, Julien overran it. He's going to drop it inside safely to score.
Nice play by Julien. Also nice play by Gaucheri. So that was really well done, both by Julien. Julien made a tremendous play. Gaucheri made it safe. That's what we want. We want safe. If the guy's standing right in front of you, it can become very dangerous very quickly. Beautifully played by both players.
Well, runner by Gaucheri. Nice catch by Julien on the inside. Backhand, lobbed up and passing. That one. Robote comes up short. 2-0 advantage for Julien.
See, now if I'm Julien and I just dropped that first set to so many 2-alls, again, that Costado 2-all, what am I doing? I'm keeping it away from his Costado 2-all as much as possible. I'm going to drop it low to the back wall, just try to get over his head, maybe get a shot in where I can. But whatever I do, I'm going to keep it away, try to keep it away from that Costado.
Here's Gaucheri. Backhand opens up. Julien's got it on the forehand. Opens up for the carom. Gaucheri, nice body control, takes it in. Hard forehand crossing. Julien elects to play the Robote. Not there. First point for Gaucheri in our second set. He now serves.
When that ball's coming in low and hard like that, it crosses the sidewall, cuts to the back wall. Not much play on it, especially in that case there.
Julien from deep in the backcourt keeps it inside. Nice catch by Gaucheri. Takes it off the side wall. Julien running out for this one. Returns a carom. Gaucheri stops it, charging down the outside. His return scores.
So Gaucheri turned on the afterburners. That was a really well-thrown carom by Julien. Really well-thrown carom. Kill shot from the forehand. Goes into the sidewall, cuts to the front wall, cuts out. Looked like he had Gaucheri beat. Then all of a sudden, Gaucheri put a little something extra on that run. We'll see it here. Beautiful catch by Julien.
Look at his speed.
Throws a 2-all. Look at that. Yeah, just that little extra step there. Beautiful catch by Gaucheri, and boom to the inside. Very well done.
Powerful serve. Better catch by Julien. Right on the numbers. Gaucheri up the wall. He's down with the ball. Forehand Robote, there's Julien, pushes it up the middle. Gaucheri lines up the Robote. Robote to the inside this time, dropping low. Julien's got it. Gaucheri moving up aggressively. Whipped it outside, but caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Julien jumps out ahead, 3-2.
So folks watching saying, how could he miss the front wall and hit that pad? Seriously, he was trying to throw that ball like it was one of the last balls he was ever going to throw. Threw it really, really hard. Accuracy was off, just like so many other sports. Highlight a game of inches. 2 inches higher, that scores.
I say also, typically when you overthrow it, you tend to hook it and come out a little bit lower as well. And it's the miss you don't usually see from Gaucheri up there. That Robote kicking up in the overhead screen and out of play. That ties it up, 3-3.
Julien there trying to get it over his opponent's head. Again, throwing high and hard to the front wall. Ball kicks up off the front wall and into the overhead screen, which is out of play.
Julien on the forehand. Low hard play to the inside. Gaucheri lets it pass. He's got the Robote. Julien. That ball juggled.
Juggling.
Juggling on the catch of Julien.
What is juggling? The ball comes into the cesta. It can't lose contact. It can roll. In fact, most of the time it does roll. You catch it deep in the cesta. Sometimes you keep it up near the tip. It can't lose contact with the surface of the inside of the cesta. In that case, bobbled, came out. Lost a point for Julien.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Gaucheri.
Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve.
Low runner inside. Gaucheri steps up, takes it in the air. Backhand lobbed up and passing. Julin on the inside. It's at Rabote to pass. Gaucheri. It's tough for Bote. There's Julin on a knee. Takes Gaucheri up to the front court. Inside placement. One-handed catch by Julin. He's back on the inside. Here's Gaucheri. Got to come into the backcourt now. Rabote with a big bounce. Julin stays with it again. Back to the inside. Scoop attempt. Just missed. 4-4 is the score.
I'll tell you, Gaucheri, who has been so far on as far as these catches are concerned, going for the scoop. Every surface that the ball touches, the spin changes ever so slightly. Always more difficult to catch off of the scoop than it is to catch the ball in the air. What a
Perfect serve for Julin. That is an ace. That brings it to a 5-4 advantage. Looking to push this to a third set.
If I'm not mistaken, Julin did this last week as well. Didn't look like he was going to come out, and then all of a sudden, boom, in the second set, took it to a third set. Let's see if he's able to finish it off here.
Exactly what happened last week. Big backhand. Here's a Rabote. Push back up the middle. Here's Gaucheri. Inside placement. Julin gets there again. This backhand into the corner. Here's a Rabote. Played high to the inside, right on the sidewall. Julin's got another one. That's going to open up. But that landed out. Ball ruled to have landed out of play. That is a 5th point for Gaucheri. Possible match point for Gaucheri. It's a possible set point for Julin.
Looked like Julin wasn't sure. I imagine he didn't see where it landed. Players aren't always watching the ball after they throw it to see where it lands, and everybody reassuring him that it was sufficiently out. Teams do have an option for at least one replay.
Yeah. It hit square. It hit line. I don't know how much of the line, maybe even to the outside of it. So good to keep that challenge for that final match if you might need it. Here's Gaucheri, backhand. From the inside, Julin looking for the Rabote. Rabote pushed towards the outside. Gaucheri lining it up. Fake the 2-wall, keeps it inside. Julin goes up the wall and comes down with the ball. Hard backhand. Here's a Rabote by Gaucheri now. 2 pass. Not a lot on it. Julin sticks it to the inside. Gaucheri backing up. Scooped it up. Inside placement. Caught him going the other way. Julin back on the inside. Keeps it going. Here's Gaucheri again. Low running backhand. Julin's got that one in the air. This one passing into the corner. Forehand Rabote now. Pushed up the middle. Julin low and hard. Gaucheri going to play a tough Rabote. He digs it out. Julin getting up there to wall to score.
Well played set. Beautiful.
We have a third set to decide this match in just 2 minutes.
Andrew, as we await the beginning of our next set, curious if you knew this. We are tonight debuting on Caffeine TV.
How about that, Stu?
Caffeine TV. Pleased to welcome Caffeine TV to the Jai-Alai family, the Battle Court family.
Great to have you guys joining us.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to be on your platform. Thank you very much for having us. Want to expose as many people to Jai-Alai as possible, especially the way we play it live from Magic City in Miami, Florida.
You see some replays here, and different Julin in set number 2. Look at this carom not opening up. Gaucheri, look at that. Nice body control and then a powerful return inside. This one just going to open up and be just out of reach. Gaucheri again, that 2-all. Julin just tracks it down. First set didn't get to many of them. Different story in set number 2, but how about Gaucheri on this one? Charging, powerful return of his own, just out of reach. And remember back to that philo as well that he threw into the top of the pad. I mean, there were countless chances for Gaucheri to end it, and a couple of good catches by Jewett, including this one, to keep it going. Inside placement again, Jewett utilizing the sidewall that time. Time low and hard, Gaucheri, I mean, just digging it out. What a play here. Gets it to the Costado, 2-wall, really opening up nicely. And not going to get to that one. Forces a third set coming up here in just about 10 seconds.
There we are back in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players come back here, 2 minutes in between sets. Julian getting some feedback there from Joseph. Gaucheri already out on the court, ready for the third and decisive set to begin.
We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Gaucheri serving to Julian. There's a serve by Gaucheri. Our third set is underway with a nice catch by Julian. Rabote left side laid up. Here's Julian charging. Stops it on the forehand. Karam. Gaucheri running around it. Keeps it on the left side. The 2-wall return is stopped by Julian. Goes for the high 3-wall play. He's got a chance on the Rabote. Powers it inside where it's scooped. Rabote hooks that one into the floor. Point to Julian to begin our third set.
So folks may be looking on and saying, how does Gaucheri throw it on the floor? That ball is coming off the back wall with a high degree of velocity. And specifically on the Rabote, the speed of the ball sets how that Rabote is going to be thrown. Gaucheri looking to get it low and inside. You can tell by how his feet were positioned. But instead hooked it into the pad, or actually on the floor.
Here's a backhand by Gaucheri coming right up the middle. Rabote, 2-wall. Gaucheri gets to that one, stops it, inside placement, beat him that time, ties it up, 1-1. Backhand by Julian, coming right up the middle. Here's the Rabote. Sherry inside placement again. Julian scooped it up. The long 2-wall is too low.
Julian trying to kill it there off the 2-wall. It caught the pad, and the pad is bad. I don't know if you ever heard me mention that before. Have you heard?
I think I caught the back end of it one time.
The bad part?
Yeah. So now that I got the full thing, it makes a little more sense.
The pad is bad. Keep that ball away from the pad. Overhead screen is not much better.
I've heard that too. Here's Gaucheri on the inside. The backhand just out of reach. Into the corner. Rabote push back up the middle. Gaucheri stops it. Fakes the carom. Drops it over the top where it's tipped. Nicely placed by Gaucheri. Opens up a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, Gaucheri seems to have a higher degree of focus that he had even in that second set. Julian not able to make these catches solidly or put any points somehow other than the 1 point that he has up on the board.
Outside serve.
Wow.
Aced him. 4-1 advantage for Gaucheri.
Just the power of Gaucheri sending that ball literally right up the middle. You know it was a good, you can't even really call that, I know you call it an outside serve, and it was to the outside, no question about that. That ball came right up the middle. Julian fully extended there on the right side, unable to get that ball into his cesta.
That was just power.
Yeah, that's how hard it was coming.
Wow. Right up the middle. This serve to the inside. Julian stays with it. Nice catch. Here's the backhand to pass. Rabote left side. It's a 2-wall snap to score. Gaucheri with 5 straight. He opens up a 5-1 lead. Possible match point.
Yeah, Gaucheri's focus here in this third and final set has been spot on. Landing 2 walls again that Julian has no chance of getting to.
Here's Gaucheri. 2-wall scores for the win. Point set and match. Gaucheri wins it 6-1 in the third set. And folks, big win there by Gaucheri. Another point for the Renegades. That locks up the game day win. One final match coming up next. 4th ranked doubles. We got Joseph and Correa substituting for that Correa-Bradley team. See that game day score now with those 5 points. The Renegades have at least clinched it, but a chance for 1.5 more or another big game day against these Wall Warriors. And also with that 1 singles point, they jump ahead of the Cyclones back into first place. And after today's matches, they will still have 1 full game day to catch back up to the Cyclones.
Those of you following along at home, that's the importance of literally every match played, whether it's singles or doubles, and regardless of what division it is.
Yeah, every point valuable here. Got a good one coming up. Before we get to that, we've got Gaucheri, winner of our last singles match. Here is the captain of the Renegades.
All right, Gaucheri, congratulations on winning that match. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you. Feeling good. It's a difficult match, but I win and happy for that.
What was your strategy today playing against Julian, who you usually don't play against?
Well, I don't play in battle court. In parimutuel games I play against him, and I know him a lot. I don't know, I always play in the same way in the singles. I try to kill the point, and I think in the second set I didn't do good, but in the first and in the third, yes, and I won the match.
Well, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens tonight.
And I want to say hi to my family and my girlfriend that they are watching from Basque Country.
Thank you, thank you.
Folks, final match coming up next. It's scheduled to be a 4th ranked doubles matchup here. We do have a substitute, so Joseph and Correa be here in the 4th slot for the Warriors against Goenaga and Ben of the Renegades. Goenaga and Ben, just 3 matches played this season. Full 8 matches as the 4th ranked team, so yeah, they still have more than half of their season left as well. And Joseph and Correa as a 6th-ranked team coming into this one. Record of 0-5, including their loss a little bit earlier tonight. If they can pull off the upset here, this is the final match of the game day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match, a doubles match. Representing the Rabote Renegades, here's the team of Goenaga and Ben. And for the Wall Warriors, here's the team of Joseph and Correa.
We are ready to begin our last match of this evening. Joseph will have the serve for the Wall Warriors. Joseph serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Ben to the inside. Correa advances. Backhand from the 9 line. Ben's there.
Correa on the forehand, this time from the 6th line. Sidearm Karam will score. Joseph and Correa first up on the board in this match. Joseph serves.
Great start for the Warriors here. And got to mix it up, throw some shots, especially coming into it as a sizable underdog. You just got to make it happen offensively and put points up on the board. Goenaga has to recognize and stay disciplined on the outside. That Karam is a big weapon for Correa. He's probably going to go to it a bunch here.
Ball tipped on the left side of Correa. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. The first team to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Correa. Goenaga's there. Backhand by Goenaga. Correa comes out to make the rebote. Plays it from the forehand. Cut off by Goenaga. Catch by Correa at the 9 line. Back to the inside, nice and hard. Here's the catch by Ben on the 13 line. Catch by Correa, almost. 2 points for the orange shirts. The Rebote Renegades, Goenaga and Ben. Goenaga serves. Excellent catch by Correa. Powerful forehand cut off in the air by Goenaga. Rebote forehand. Big bounce brought down by Ben at the 12 line. Correa, forehand rebote to the inside. Goenaga cuts it off. Scoop attempt tipped. 3 points for the orange shirts, Goenaga and Ben. Goenaga will serve for the Renegades.
And nice smart throw there by Goenaga. Doesn't have to risk throwing a 2-wall, just low and hard right at the feet of Correa. That's just a difficult scoop to make consistently throughout this match.
Beautiful catch by Correa. There's the backhand. Goenaga's there. Rebote, forehand by Correa. That hits the rail just above the front wall. That is out of play. That's a 4th point for Goenaga and Ben. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades. Correa keeps it on the forehand. Big right side. Rebote coming out. Correa again from the forehand. Powerful forehand, a little lower. Clean miss in the backcourt. Here's the catch by Correa. Correa on the forehand from the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. Clean miss in the front court. Rebote save by Correa. Nicely played. Rebote, forehand. There's the backhand by Ben. Catch by Correa. Correa powerful on that forehand. Ben, beautiful catch there at the 12 line. Correa takes it on the bounce. Tucks. Hard throw to the inside. 2-all into the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Joseph and Correa. Joseph will serve for the Wall Warriors.
You don't think Goenaga needs to force 2-walls up there in the front court. I mean, if Joseph can get assessed on it and stop it, that's not an easy ball to return coming back at you. So
we saw him throw a cortada earlier in the evening that scored beautifully.
Exactly. So if you're the Renegades, just keep the ball to the inside, rally. Better the 2 teams, more consistent catchers. You're going to win a majority of those points without the risk of throwing it away.
Correa powerfully from the forehand, and that escapes out of his cesta, hits the overhead screen. 5 points for Goenaga and Ben. This is possible set point for the Rebote Renegades in orange.
Yeah. So Correa wanted a lot of power on that, wanted to pass with authority, get it over his opponent's heads, and instead it escapes into the overhead screen. That's how hard he threw it. Throwing with power, but not necessarily control.
Correa calls for the rebote, plays it to the inside. Here's Ben with a drop ball. That's 3 points for Joseph and Correa. Still possible set point for the Rebote Renegades with 5. Joseph serves.
I just kind of floated on him there. It's a difficult catch. You see sometimes those floaters trip guys up a little more than the fastballs, and perfect example right there.
Here's a backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. That goes into the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4 points for Joseph and Correa. Joseph will serve. Unforced errors.
It's been all the points. That one carom, outside of that first throw by Correa. It's been these misses by the Renegades. A couple getting away from them. 1-2 wall attempt low. Really keeping the Warriors in it.
Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote. Forehand by Correa. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Joseph has the serve for the Wall Warriors in the black shirts.
Got good recognition by Ben as the front quarter stopped. You never want the back quarter that can go for a more difficult catch, but both players recognized it, put their hands up, interference granted.
Ben down low on the catch, big backhand. Correa, Robote left side to the costado of Goanaga. That scores on the return. Point and set to Goanaga and Ben of the Robote Renegades, winning the set 6-4. We'll move on to our second set in just 2 minutes. So we have your first set of the last match completed. Robote Renegades there in orange, winning at 6-4. Good comeback there by the Wall Warriors, Joseph and Correa. Here we are in the ESPN 3 players cage in between sets. You see the Robote Renegades, most of their squad there. Correa seated quietly there on the front bench. And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are here every Monday and Tuesday beginning at 5 p.m., Fridays at 7 p.m. Second set coming up in just about 1 minute. Scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. There we see Goanaga getting ready to come out and play this second set. Obviously, the Robote Renegades would like to finish this off in straight sets.
And Joseph and Correa playing a couple ranks up. And they gave a good effort there, Stu. 4 of, got to get to 6 before your opponents. They made things interesting and just a point away from getting to that decisive 11th point where anything could happen. Taking advantage of some sloppier play by the Renegades. It's got to lock back in here if they want to end this in straight sets. Can't let these teams hang around. Second set ready to go. Joseph and Correa serving.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set for tonight's final match. Joseph will serve for the Wall Warriors. Joseph serves, we begin. Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a catch by Ben. Backhand to the inside. Robote. Left side by Correa. Catch by Goanaga. Correa makes the catch midcourt. Backhand. Passes. Ben's there. Big backhand by Ben behind the 12 line. Correa's there. Big backhand by Correa. This Robote comes way out to the 4 line. Scoop by Correa. He does not hold on. First point of the second set goes to Goanaga and Ben. Goanaga served.
A good sign, though. Made a couple of tough catches early on in that point, Stu. So, chance for the Warriors. Got to make their run right here. Don't want to let these Renegades get too many points up on the board.
Excellent catch by Correa off a good serve by Goanaga. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote forehand save. Ball short. 2 points for Gonaga and Ben. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Excellent serve by Gonaga. Scores. 3 points for Gonaga and Ben. Gonaga serves.
Yeah, just a tough serve there, crossing the sidewall, coming to Correa's left, which is not his preferred side either. Much more comfortable making those catches on the right.
Here's the catch by Correa. Correa over the top. Gonaga's there. Backhand. Robote forehand by Correa. Gonaga with a tip ball at the 8 line. There'll be no shutout in the second set. Joseph and Correa are on the board with a point. Joseph serves.
See if they can get something started right here. Gonaga trying to cut that one off. And a little too aggressive in this match. Forced just a couple of errors up there in the front court.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's the backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown to the inside. Beautiful catch and return by Correa. Here's the backhand by Ben, deep in the backcourt. Correa on the forehand. Outside placement, stopped by Gonaga. Correa, beautiful catch on the forehand, low and hard to the inside. Here's Ben from the forehand. Catch by Correa. Correa tucks, puts it inside. Here's Ben, big backhand from the 12 line. Robote forehand by Correa. Backhand by Gonaga. Robote forehand save. That clears the overhead. No rule to have touched that rail just above the front wall. That is a 4th point for Gonaga and Ben. Gonaga has the serve.
You know, it's a tough one there, Stu, but I'll say it sounded like it hit something heavier, which could be that rail.
Yeah,
not a natural sound off the front wall.
That's borderline,
yeah.
But call the judges final, and that's that. Here's the backhand by Correa. Here's Ben. Backhand by Ben. Robote forehand by Correa. Gonaga cuts it off. Drop shot. Joseph gets there. Joseph sends it to the inside. Robote coming out. Catch by Correa on the left side. There's the backhand. Ben from the 11 line, big backhand. Robote for Correa. Correa from the forehand to the inside. Robote forehand. Robote saved by Correa. That is nicely played. Here's Gonaga. He scores to the inside. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for Gonaga and Ben of the Robote Renegades. Gonaga serves.
Yeah, tough for the Warriors here. Playing a couple men down. Correa working hard in this set. I mean, he's everywhere. Just tough to get the offense to get the ball by these Renegades and put some points on the board.
No question, it's the hardest we've seen Correa play here in weeks. Good to see. But obviously frustrating for him.
Catch by Correa. Big right side by Correa. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote for Correa. Forehand Robote laid up. Caught by Ben. In and out of the cesta. 2 points for Joseph and Correa. Still possible match point for Gonaga and Ben with 5 points. Joseph serves.
So, we've seen Joseph and Correa put some points up on the board, some successive points on the board before. See if they're able to do that here. Ball served and scoring by Joseph.
Joseph and Correa with 3 points. A fine serve by Joseph. Still possible match point for the orange shirts. Joseph serves.
Again, those serves, I mean, kind of floating, not coming in too fast.
That was a beautiful serve right there. Stayed in, landed in the box behind the 7 line. Stayed to the inside.
2-all stopped by Joseph. He cannot hold on. Point set in a hard-fought match for Goenaga and Ben, winning in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3.
Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming up in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point
win.
set and match.
Point set and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. Andrew Bleckman joined by Stu Nyman. Saw the Renegades take out the Warriors for the 3rd consecutive game day. Let's cut to some of those highlights and recap what we just saw behind us. Got started with the 2nd-ranked doubles match. Stu, match of the night got us going.
No question about it. Wall Warriors obviously have been struggling primarily because both Bragley is out and team captain Inaki has been out.
It's
so we have
tough for him.
we have 2 injuries. So that means that Julian and Nicholas have been playing a lot of games, and both Joseph and Anderluck have had to play up.
There's a nice 2-all by Nicholas. I mean, just inside the boundary. Nice cut, opening pass Goenaga.
Beautiful 2-all thrown to the outside. There's the rebote forehand by Julian. Good catch by Goenaga. Just blasts it to the inside. What a catch by Julian. Just beautifully executed.
Beautiful forehand by Goenaga. He's just ripping these balls. That one just out of play.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of highlights in this one. This Rebote, just a tough way to end it. Decisive 11th point in our third set. Missed
Yeah,
Rebote.
no, 5-5 in the third set. What a way to lose. Goenaga really played hard.
And then that second matchup here, El Barba and Ubia taking on Joseph and Correa, Stu.
El Barba there substituting for
Williams again.
But if I'm not mistaken, I was observing a practice before we began tonight's matches, and I saw Williams practicing.
Yes. Might have seen that too, Stu. So El Barba, he's filled in so nicely for the Renegades, going out with a bang right there. Big win, straight sets, taking out the 6th-ranked team, Joseph and Correa. Not the last time we saw those guys together.
There's El Barba basically
trying to get it.
Plugging for the crowd and telling Ubia, hey, you got to plug for the crowd too. Nothing wrong with that. That brought us to singles. What a singles match this was.
Yes, it was, Stu. Second-ranked Arats against Nicholas.
Nicholas obviously tired after that 3-set victory that went 5-5 in the third and decisive set. Came back out to play singles against Arats. What a singles match this was. Beautiful play by both players. Arats there going to the inside again. You say, why would the guy in the black shirt commit to the outside? Because you don't know where Arats is throwing.
Absolutely.
When he winds up like that, he has a second to look out of the corner of his eye.
I mean, you mentioned 4 shots off the Costado.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of different looks, too, and that's not even considering inside court, middle court, and outside as well.
Absolutely. Wow, you suggesting I didn't cover all the options? That's kind of harsh, Andrew.
Wow.
That's kind of...
I would never suggest such a thing.
My goodness, but you're absolutely correct. Here's the catch. So here's what we're talking about. You don't know where he's going.
Yeah.
He's going 2-all because he saw his opponent standing to the inside. Again, he can't stop in check. He's got to keep it in constant motion. He does a good job doing that.
Nicholas, look at this one. Runs under it, takes it in the air. It was a nice series of 2-alls here that brought it pretty close.
There you go, folks. Be careful. They were ready for that one because that was the second one of the evening.
Yeah, not too bad right there. There were a couple that got into that crowd pretty deep in that first row. See here, outside placement by Nicholas.
Just beautifully done.
Yeah, hard to cover the court when your opponent's got it up there about the 4 line.
Big backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Look at that 2-all play. What a catch by Nicholas. Arats reads it really beautifully. Look at this Rebote save. Just beautifully played to the inside.
And this is the finale right here.
Wow.
Look at that ball is up. I mean,
That's a play of desperation, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It is just dying. I mean, it is just coming out of the air, drying.
And Nicholas knew it.
Just landed onto the front wall while falling down. Just beautifully done there. Arats, big smile on his face. Ben with a big smile on his face. Actually, I don't know.
He didn't know he was coming.
Saw Ben coming.
That's
and
gotta
that
be
could
alarming.
Yeah, Ben's done that to me a couple times. I can tell you, it doesn't feel great.
He did that to me on the street too, and I was scared.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You thought you were in trouble, but you weren't. It was Ben with a friendly bear hug. So that gets us to Gaucheri and Julien. Kudos to Julien for hanging in there, but Gaucheri was just firing. I mean, firing those Costado 2-alls.
Especially in that first set, Julien with a slow start, but Gaucheri taking advantage. Just a bevy of 2-alls you see right here. Yeah, this was the start of it.
So I know folks can't see in the background, but is that Dante Culpepper out there on the court?
Yeah, Dante Culpepper, former NFL quarterback, Central Florida graduate.
Just amazing. Back to the replays. Look at this catch by Gaucheri. He turned on the afterburners to get there and then just rifles it. I mean, rifles it out of reach of Julien. Catch by Gaucheri. Is he going inside? Is he going 2-alls? He's going 2-alls all night. That time he went inside. Good reach. Good catch by Julien.
Couple of good late catches here for Julian. They started to pick it up as this match went on. This is a crazy Rabote. I mean, this thing's on the floor. He digs it out.
Beautiful save. Beautiful save after he hooked a couple. He hooked at least 2 in this match. Julian going for the 2-all play, perfectly timed and scoring. You know it's a good shot when your opponent is not within a 2 or 3 foot distance from the ball when it hits the floor. Yeah. Very well done. Gaucheri with a 2-all, just absolutely lethal 2 score.
That match ending in favor of Gaucheri right there. And then the finale right here, Stu. There was a nice highlight by Correa.
Oh, just in and out of his cesta there.
These final highlights rolling on. There's some good energy behind us. Folks, Dante Culpepper, better at highlight than you'd think. I'm going to say that.
On the court, off camera.
I think for his first time out there, that's pretty impressive that he's hitting the front wall consistently. That's terrific stuff. But what do you expect from an NFL quarterback, you know? See some final highlights here rolling on. Correa.
Beautiful catch by Correa there at the 12 line. Goanaga going back inside, just frustrating for Correa.
See some of these final highlights rolling on. There's that final throw by Ben. Joseph knocked it down there on the outside. Big game day again for the Renegades. They've played 3 in a row against the Wall Warriors, adding another 6.5 points this evening, Stu. They are up at the top of our standings now, back up in first place. Let's pull those up so you can see exactly where all of our teams stand. Renegades 60 points. Cyclone still at second at 58. Then you got the Devils and Chargers really vying for that final playoff spot. Keep in mind the Devils a full game day ahead of the Chargers, and they'll be competing, I think, one more game day between those two teams. That'll be a big game day as we approach the end of our regular season, Stu. The Warriors down there at the bottom in 5th place. They're going to need a bunch of those points remaining if they want to get back in the mix. Player of the day for today, Stu. Who are you thinking?
Consistent play throughout, to be honest with you, on both. We saw some better play than we've been seeing with the Wall Warriors today. Very good to see that. But as far as standout play of the day, Gaucheri. Anyone who can throw 5 or 6 Costado 2-alls in a row, catch his opponent completely off, solid candidate for player of the day for me. So without any question for me, player of the day with some honorable mentions going to Goanaga and to Aratz and to basically the Wall Warriors squad. But player of the day for me is Gaucheri.
Yeah, we had a couple minutes to speak with him between the break. Let's hear what he had to say. And folks, coming back here, sorry for those technical difficulties,
so
folks.
Gaucheri is the player of the day. What did he have to say, Andrew?
Well, I was just going to add, we talked about the Renegades being back up in first place, but I did ask him about that Aratz throw, and he said, I mean, the building was up and energized. It was cool for him to see, and just want to give his older brother's perspective, seeing his younger brother make a play like that. It's got to be fun for him.
Absolutely.
He loved it. The crowd loved it. That's a highlight that you might be seeing a little bit later, and definitely on our social media coming up a little bit later, folks. When we return on Monday, Stu.
Monday.
Looks like it's going to be the Wall Warriors in action again against the Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Zuleika and Rock take on Nicholas and Julian to get us started. Then Flores and Spinner against Joseph and Correa. Iturbide and Nicholas in singles, second-ranked matchup. Flores and Benny then take on Joseph and Julian. Iturbide and Rock against Joseph and Correa. And we close it out with a singles match. That's Zuleika against Nicholas, who will be substituting for Inaki as he remains out here in this Fall 23 season. Another great Friday evening as we wind down
Absolutely.
Fall 23, Stu. Big game days coming up this week. You're not going to want to miss them. We'll be back in action on Monday, 5 p.m. start time for those game days. For Stu Nyman, I'm Andrew Bleckman. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. We'll be back with you.
See you Monday, 5 p.m.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but
it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Jai-Alai you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.